on my young, there's some savages running your trap, at you up for them packages. Rob you for bricks, finesse you for pounds. Fuck all that talking, they laying you down. Gotta teach niggas about playing around. Cartel connected, you better respect it. Fuck up the papers and you to your maker.
What's up, everyone? Mr. Octagonal here from Octagonal Sports /Reacts. If you're not already subscribed, we're so close to 100. So please get us there. We're 2 off as of the time I'm recording this. So we're going to be doing the AFC East draft grades. I know the draft was 2 weeks ago, but I haven't had time to upload these, so these probably aren't going to get much views. But hopefully they get some, because I worked hard on them, and I kind of need to upload these. So, anyways, we're going to be starting off with the Miami Dolphins, and I'm going to give the Dolphins an A. I really like what the Dolphins did. With the 11th pick, they picked Minkah Fitzpatrick, and that is a steal. The Dolphins are getting a really good, versatile player, and Nick Saban, Alabama's coach, said how Minkah Fitzpatrick may be one of the best players he's ever coached. And that says something, because Alabama's had a number of great players, and saying Minkah Fitzpatrick is the best. The corners on the Dolphins are atrocious, and Rashad Jones is a really good safety, but he is getting older. Fitzpatrick is more of a 3 safety, and Rashad Jones is more of a strong safety anyway, so I think that makes sense. I believe I view Minkah as my 4th or 5th best player in the draft, so I think, as I said earlier, it is a steal. Mike Gesicki in round 2, he is my number 1 ranked tight end in the draft. He is an athletic freak, not a huge blocker, but great receiver. He's a tad worse than Evan Ingram from last year. I see a lot of similarity between them. Jerome Baker in round 3 is interesting, as the Dolphins could use some linebackers, but they did take Raekwon McMillan last year in the 2nd round, and he was hurt for all of last year, and he does have a lot of potential. This draft would be an A, but the Patriots still don't have their franchise quarterback. Sorry, Danny Eltline from LSU. I know I butchered that name. It is not their franchise quarterback. With the loss of Nate Solder, a tackle was certainly needed. Isaiah Wynn is versatile. He can play guard as well as tackle. I view him more of the guard, but I think he can play tackle. So he probably will be able to block for Mr. Brady day one. I would imagine he would start. Sony Michel has Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots written all over it. I love this pick for New England. I do think there are better running backs available, but I think Sony Michel is a perfect fit. New England loves using multiple running backs, and especially with the loss of Dion Lewis, Michel is excellent in the pass game, and New England likes using running backs in the pass game as well as the run game, but they use a lot of their running backs with the pass, and they have many talented running backs. Sony Michel, Mike Gillislee, Rex Burkhead. None of them are stars or anything, but they all are perfect for New England, and I think it makes a lot of sense. Michel will probably flourish in New England, and is probably the best fit out of anyone in this whole draft. I just love that pick so much for them. It's just completely perfect. Duke Dawson in the 2nd round is, I think, a pretty nice pick, as it does look like Cyrus Jones is probably going to be a bust. Next up, we have the Buffalo Bills. I know not a lot of people like Josh Allen, but I am not one of those people. I'm not sold on Josh Allen, but he is my number 1 ranked quarterback in this class because of upside. He has a lot of physical traits that Carson Wentz and Ben Roethlisberger do. They both went to small schools, which that's not really why, but that's just a fun fact. Ben Roethlisberger went to an FBS school, and so did Allen, but Wentz didn't. I was thinking Allen didn't when I said that, but Wyoming is, so my logic is not at the top. But Roethlisberger and Wentz both won Super Bowls in their 2nd year. If you consider Wentz winning the Super Bowl this year with the Eagles, even though he got hurt, I view it as a Super Bowl championship, even though Wentz didn't play. I think he deserves to be recognized as a Super Bowl champion. So he has a chance to be great, boom or bust. If he's not going to be great, he's going to be terrible. He's not going to be average, which is what I think Josh Rosen's going to be. When they noticed Tremaine Edmonds was slipping, they knew they had to shred up for a top 10 talent. Edmonds is somewhat boom or bust, as he's not even 20 years old yet. So I think that's a great pick for them, making their defense better. In round 3, they saw something similar of Harrison Phillips. What I mean by that is Tremaine Edmonds was somehow falling. Same thing with Harrison Edmonds. I viewed him as a mid-2nd round prospect. Just they didn't trade up for him. They let him fall. Kyle Williams is really getting up there in age. Phillips is a big, strong guy. I believe he benched 44 or 45 reps. Wyatt Teller, Ray McLeod, and Austin Prohl are also some nice day 3 value. And last but not least, we have the New York Jetropolitans, and I'm going to give them a B. They traded way too much up for the third pick, only trading up 3 picks, giving up a second, I believe 2 second rounders actually, as well as a first rounder next year. So if Sam Darnold is their guy, then I guess the Jets do win. And Indianapolis pretty much wins no matter what, unless they draft a bunch of scrubs. I think Sam Darnold does have a very solid chance of being that guy. He is my number 2 ranked quarterback, just behind Josh Allen. I don't love Sam Darnold, but I do like him. The Jets don't quite have a lot of weapons, though. They don't have a great situation at running back below Powell's okay. Matt Forte, I don't even know if he's still on the roster. Wide receiver, Quincy Enunwa was just coming off an injury. Robbie Anderson, solid. Their offensive line is not really special. Their tight end spot isn't really special with the losses of Austin, Seferian Jenkins. But if Darnold ends up being a bust, then they passed up on Quentin Nelson, Roquan Smith, Tremaine Edmonds, Minka Fitzpatrick, Bradley Chubb, etc., Denzel Ward as well. So, yeah, that would be bad if he's a bust. And if he is a bust, then the Jets are going to get a low grade. And if he's good, then he's going to get a high grade. Other than that, Nathan Shepard, Chris Herndon, and definitely Perry Nickerson are pretty solid value.